There we go.
Alright.
Afternoon, everybody. I'm Ari Kagami.
And I'm Vortex, and for once we're in the same space.
Yeah, for once. Now, I decided to do this because I figured why not, and I told a couple of friends that I would. And one of them who was, well, let's just say she's annoying. Now, Vortex,
Yes.
I believe this is the game that I introduced you to, Yakuza.
Yes.
So for this, I decided to travel back in time to 1988. During Japan's, it was Japan's bubble economy.
Yep.
And I believe, what was it? It was where taxes was first invented?
I think so. I don't know much about, 80s Japan.
Oh well. Anyway, let's get this shindig on the road.
This is another one you should do. Generation Zero.
I only have that on PC,
That's okay.
and I barely even played it myself. The last time I did it was with my wife.
Hey, once I get a better PC, or at least a better graphics card, you and I can play it together, and we can record it.
Sure, why not?
It'll be a lot of fun.
Anyway. Forgive us, folks. For these cutscenes, we won't be talking very much because I want to show respect to the story itself. I love the series far too much to just talk over the cutscenes, especially when they're this cinematic.
Yep. This is one of the very well-made games.
エミちゃん、まだいいじゃん。こんな時間さすが切ったってタクシー捕まんないんだから。
やだもういいから宅代出してよ。
あ、じゃあさ、プラザのスイートでも取るよ。だから俺と朝まで。ねえねえ。なんだてめえ、言ってんだよ。おい、ちょっと待てよ、これ。おい、てめえ。ぶつかっといて何スカとこいてんだよ。ちゃんと謝れっつうんだよ。土下座しろよ、土下座。おい、よしよ、よせ。あ？いや、 みませんでした。
よ、頼んでおいた仕事どう？
終わりました。ちょっと封筒が。このままでいいですか？
そんなこと気にしないでいい。むき出しだろうが金は金だからね。堂島組さんは仕事早くて助かるよ。はいこれ約束の1割。ご苦労さん。
どうも。
でこれは俺からの気持ちね。
いや、それは
取り班が常識のこのご時世、安い取り分でやってもらってんだ。普通なら本職の人にこんな安い額の取り立て頼めないからね。
でも
同年代のガキどもが万札ちらつかせてタクシー乗る時代に本職の君が金もないんじゃ様になんねえだろ。ま、これは俺との初仕事を終えたご祝儀みたいなもんだ。はっ、とっとき。
ありがとうございます。
しかしバカに金貸しちまうと後が面倒でしょうがねえな。30万ポッチ捨てるのは簡単だが回収しとかねえと商売としてのけじめがつかねえなあ。
ええ、まあ
俺も長いことこの町で金貸しやってるからよくわかる。今の世の中、金の本当の価値が分かってるやつなんてほとんどいやしない。その点、学のない君の方が高学歴の若造よりよっぽど分かってる気がするんだけど、そうじゃない？
俺には分かりません。それじゃあこれで。
なあ、うちに来ねえか？兄ちゃん、君の腕っぷしならヤクザやるよりもっと簡単にもっと多くの金が稼げる。いい飯腹いっぱい食っていい女を好きなだけ抱ける。それだけじゃない、金さえあれば不幸な人間を幸せにすることすらできる。ヤクザは下積みが長え。手っ取り早くのし上がるにはうちに来て稼ぐってのもいい選択だと思うんだが。
3年前にその言葉を聞いてればそうしたかもしれませんけど、一度極道になったもんは時間を巻き戻せない。
それが答えか。
ヤクザには誰かを幸せにすることなんてできないですかね。
さあな、俺はヤクザになったことねえからわからねえ。ま、気が変わったらいつでも連絡してくれ。じゃあ。
金貸しが偉そうに。めんどくせえ。
Yeah, folks, this game here has 3 separate kinds of cutscenes.
All awesome.
You have comic book style, you have you have comic book, cinema, and of course your standard video game cutscene.
Yep.
Now this game, it didn't introduce me to the series, but I will say it's what got me invested.
Yeah. This is what introduced me, mainly because you sat me down one day and said, "Hey, you have to check out this game."
Well, then the fact you watched me play you watched me play the first chapter, and you saw me kicking ass on these brutal fucking takedowns, and you just kept staring like a fucking deer.
Deer in the headlights.
Yeah, headlights. You're just like, oh my god.
Because I'd never seen a game do that. Never seen a game like this. And quite frankly, I'm glad you introduced me.
Trust us, folks. My buddy and I here we were in shock and awe when we saw the takedowns and the heat actions and shit. Like, we were just starstruck the entire time.
Yeah, that and the story is also super engaging.
Indeed. And also, if anybody insists on asking as to why I'm not playing with English voice acting, it's because I can't. Yakuza didn't exactly get voice acting back into its series until around Judgment. Until around the release of the side game Judgment.
And quite frankly, I feel like that takes away something from the games. At least from the main Yakuza series.
It's because when they introduced voice acting with the first game back in the PS2, it didn't exactly receive well.
Nope.
Then the fact the direction was off.
Yeah. It just felt like it was missing something when you showed it to me.
Granted, you had Mark Hamill and many others.
Yeah. Just because you have awesome voice actors doesn't necessarily mean that the end product is going to be good.
Of course. And that's kind of why they stopped doing voice act. It's why they stopped doing English voice. It's why they never brought back English voice acting until that game.
Yeah.
Oof. And great Scott, Marty! We're back in 1988!
Alright. I have thankfully never had to use a pager. I'm a little too young for that.
That makes two of us, but I knew people who did.
Yep, my grandmother used to all the time. Back when she worked at the hospitals.
I believe one of my uncles had one.
困ります勘弁してください
ごちゃごちゃうるせえんだよ。いいからさっさと出せ。
誰か助けて
The introduction to combat.
なんだよ。見てんじゃねえぞ俺。おい、ヤクザじゃねえのか、そいつ。バン。ヤクザったって年も大して俺らと変わんねえ。どうせ下っ端だろ。
お前らこの町に来るのは初めてだ。
え？だったらなんだよ。
ここからはうちの組の島なんだな。カムロ町を歩き慣れている連中ならこの辺りでバカはしねえ。
なんだと？ヤクザが偉そうに説教垂れてんじゃねえぞ。ほら！
Well, you're just punks, and you have a real gangster here. Why shouldn't he lecture you?
容赦ねえな。錦、おめえいつまで経っても来ねえから待ち合わせすっぽかされたかと思ったよ。
アキラ錦山。
逆だ。おめえがなかなか来ねえからこうやって時間潰してたんじゃねえか。
暇つぶしに喧嘩っておとなしくヘルスにでも行けってろ。ガキじゃあるめえし。
興味ね
相変わらず硬いね。まあいいや、とりあえず飲みに行こうぜ。久々にオールで付き合えよな。
ありがとうございました。
はい
や、この度はどうも。お日柄もよく。
行くぞ錦。
Never get tired of that.
しかしよ、お前も様になってきたよな。もう一発のヤクザだ。今日の取り立てももう済ませたんだろ。
まあな。
これで風間のおやつさんも少しは安心するな。
さあな。あいにこ俺の鳥は喧嘩の腕っぷしだけだ。お前みたいに器用じゃねえからな。
何言ってんだ。こんなバカみたいな時代だぜ。楽しまなきゃ損だろ。少し頭使えや。
風間のおやつさんが無所から出てくるのは年明けてからだ。それまでに俺も少しは器用になってさ。
へえ。ならまずそのみすぼらしい何から変えてみな。お前もたまには50万のスーツでも着てみろよ。そうすりゃ世の中の見え方もちったかも。
俺は服なんかどうでもいい。風間のおやつさんだっていつも地味な服着てんだろ。
お前な、あの人は組の若頭。堂島組のナンバー2だぞ。あのレベルまで行きゃそれでも通用するがな。極道商売にある程度見えが必要なんだよ。
お前が最近車買ったのもその見栄のためか。
このこじゃれたライターも俺んだ。そろそろ返せよ。
見栄張れてんならケチケチすんな。
お前も本当は分かってんだろ。人は車のエンブレムと着ている服のブランド、そしてこの堂島組の大門を見て素直に言うことを聞く。ヤクザは見栄張ってなんぼだぜ。
そんな
そんなもんさ。仇の癖してアコギな商売するやつに借りた金で遊びまくるバカ。この町の連中に人の内面なんて見抜けやしねえ。奴らにとっちゃ外見が全て。
分かった、もういい。それより飲みに行くんじゃなかったのか。
おう、そうだったな。よし、たまにはピンク通りにでも行くか。あの辺りにいい店があるんだ。
If you want to hit Pink Street, there's a shorter way of doing that.
さあ行くか。
I mean, they're going to Pink Street and they're going the long way.
Hey, it's nighttime. Might as well take a leisurely walk.
Through Theater Avenue and Taihei Boulevard?
Hey. They can walk wherever they want to.
おめえ
Besides, it's a lovely night in 1988 Japan.
当たり外れも含めて何でも知っとかねえとな。金ケチって貯め込むのもいいけど、こういうご時世だ。金は使いようで売買にもなる。で、その手の情報をつかみや、街で遊んでアンテナ張らねえとな。この街でしのぐってのは、そういうことさ。可愛い女子大生がよりどりみどりと言われ、ついていったらバーバーばっかり。 当然ポッキーのはずがぼったくられる。そういうのも全部勉強だと思えばいい。つうかそう思わねえとやってられねえだろう。なんだ今のは物の例えであって別に俺が実際に体験したってわけじゃ。まあとにかく今日は俺のおごりだ。おめえもたまには楽しめ。いいな。
Yes, you're right. In Japan. Specifically Japan, which is specifically Kamurocho, Tokyo. If anybody asks, no, Kamurocho is not a real place in Tokyo. It's just...
It's somewhere made up.
It's a fictionalized town in this game. Well, in this series. Two drunkards. Let's see, what was their angle again? Oh, I remember. They're drunk, belligerent, and we're arguing over who is the cutest girl on TV.
Yeah, the cutest idol in whatever they were watching.
Yeah. You have an old man, or a middle-aged man, and I think a young adult or a teenager, both drunk off their asses, and for some reason, looking like confused dogs.
Hey man, drunk people will do some stupid shit.
What drunk person do you know fucking looks at you like a confused dog going,
I don't know. I've not many drunk people. I don't tend to congregate with people like that. Mainly because nobody I know drinks.
Well, and normally you don't want to. Oh, lovely, Kiryu. Beat the shit out of them.
Hey, it's one good way to sober someone up, apparently.
By smacking them silly?
Smacking them silly, shaking salt into their eyes.
Yeah, hit him with a cone or break their shin with a bowling ball.
Yes.
Well, Nishiki, take your pick. Sadist or charity worker? Which sounds possible to you?
A little bit of both.
Ah, I love that.
Plus, wonderful thing about this game, when you punch someone, money comes out.
Yep. Could have gone for a strike, but I got a split. Delicate touch. Shoko-chan?
Hey man, Asian names are kind of weird sometimes.
I'm not... That's not what I'm questioning.
I shall return in just a moment.
Alright then. Ooh, this part! I remember now. It introduces one of my favorite characters. Like, Christ. It introduces one of my favorite characters within this game. And the guy is so fuck, the guy is so charismatic. Christ. I'm mumbling over my words. This guy is so charismatic and it's hilarious as shit. Two-ton gorilla. Hey, Bachus. Oh, I love this guy. I love this guy because of his analogies. They're so ridiculous. First he says punch like a 2-ton gorilla. And then later on, when he's describing some chick with a really aggressive, and vicious fighting style, Bachus here compares her to a fucking bear on steroids. And that's exactly what he said verbatim. Everything he says makes me laugh. And to top it off, when he's talking to Kiryu here, nearly every encounter he has with him, for some reason he has a fixation with he has a fixation on Kiryu getting stabbed. What makes it even funnier is the fact that Kiryu points out himself.
Yeah.
And plus, as a guy myself who fucking watches campy action, I'm like Rocky or Die Hard or whatever, this is a nice callback, and Bachu's here talks to Kiryu like a fucking boxing coach. And I love that so much.
Ah.
Hey. What?
No, Kiryu, that's not what he means.
No.
Trust me, everybody. Trust me. You're about to see exactly what Bachus means. This is what he means. Now, in this game, you have yen as your money, of course, and you can use it to buy things, of course. But on top of that, your money itself is also used to make you stronger. Learn better moves, enhance your abilities, your strength, your defense, and so on and so forth. This game is without a doubt an action RPG, but a different variant.
In where you pour copious amounts of money into your own body to make yourself stronger.
I'm talking it's
It's a fucking roulette wheel. No.
I'm saying that this game's fucking, this game's upgrade system is very unique as opposed to your traditional action RPG.
Oh, just wait till we get to later.
Much like Kingdom Hearts or the recent Final Fantasy VII Remake. Now, there is a way of getting a lot of money in this game. Especially the max amount, which is, I'd say, 9 trillion yen.
さあ行くか。
I will show off how to do that at least once, but the thing is, I will show off that once, but for the rest of the time, I'll be doing that off screen. So later on in the playthrough, if you see one part that I have at least 100 million yen, and the next I have 9 trillion yen, you'll understand why.
Yes.
Because most grinding in this game I like to do off screen,
Which is a good idea.
so that way I'm not boring you.
Yes.
たく相変わらず品のねえ町だよな。
だから人が集まってくるんじゃねえのか。最近の景気で金持った欲の塊みたいな連中がな。そいつらが酒やら女やら欲しがって集まる場所なんだ。このカボチョって町は。
なんだ。不器用なりに一応分かってんじゃね
見直したか。
錦山くん
God, this game is a lot like a fucking cheesy 80s action flick, and I love it so much!
なんだあいつら。
現役女子大生ホステスのまどかちゃんとゆいちゃんだ。
あ
ねえポケベル鳴らしてるんだから電話してよ。今度いつお店来てくれるの？
今日後で顔出すよ。
本当に？
なんだよ、俺の言うこと疑ってる？
信じたいけどな。
そんなこと言うなよ。ほら、お小遣いだ。
やったー！信じてるよ。
女ってのは器用なもんだね。
ありがとう。じゃあまた後でね。待ってるよ、錦山くん。
いつの間にか大した顔じゃねえか、錦。
お前さ、俺があの女たちにまんまと小遣いせびられたと思ったら。けどそうじゃねえ。女と繋がっとくことが大事なんだ。いいか、組の上にいる兄貴たちは基本的に女にモテない。あの人たちは見るからにヤクザでございますって格好してるからな。
それがなんだ。
Of course, have you seen Shimano?
だから兄貴たちと飲むときいろんな女連れてくとそれだけで小遣いくれるし、俺の組での覚えもめでたくなる。どうせ僕をいるのにどんな手使ってものし上がらなきゃ意味がねえ。違うか？
なるほど。そうかもしれねえな。
さあ、店はここだ。今夜はとことん付き合ってもらうからな。
And of course, this game just like many other RPGs or action RPGs, it has its fair share of mini games.
お前、この店にはよく来んのか？
ん？これで2度目だぞ。なんでだ？
ボトルキープなんかしてるからよ。常連なのかと思ってな。
ちまちまビール飲むより見栄えがいいだろう。店のもんに顔も売れる。俺は安く見られるのはごめんなんだな。
なるほど。お前は偉いよ。確かに見栄ってのを大事にしてる。
おめえもこの世界でのし上がりたきゃ少しは見習えよ。でもおめえはそういうタイプじゃねえってことか。
ほら、おやつさんの背中を追いかけてこの世界に入った。孤児だった俺ら拾ってくれたあの人のために。てめえの体張るくらいしか脳がねえ。
いや、もしかしたらおめえは今のままでいいのかな。おめえが下で頑張って風間のおやさんが出世すりゃ、おめえにも出世の芽が出てくるかもしれない。そういうのし上がり方もあるさ。ただおめえは風間のおやさんの子じゃない、堂島組の組員なんだ。おやっさん、なんで俺らのこと風間組に入れてくれなかったんだろうな。そりゃ堂島組の方が格は上だけどさ。
よせよ。おやさんに考えがあってのことだ。
まあそうだな。よし、真面目な話はもうやめな。
You okay?
カラオケでもしてパーッと騒ごうぜ。
It's one of those things of where
Welcome.
I get born to make myself yawn, and when I yawn, I get teary-eyed.
Got it.
今日はとことん付き合うぜ。
Kick your desk.
Now, people, there's a certain YouTuber, like, there's one YouTuber, like, Christ, I gotta stop mumbling over my words. There's one YouTuber that I watch, named the Rageaholic, and, he had once reviewed Yakuza, like, he had once reviewed Yakuza 7. Or as it's called here in the States, Yakuza Like a Dragon, which suffers from the same issue as Resident Evil 7. Calling it Resident Evil 7 Biohazard, which to me just comes off as redundant as shit. But anyway,
Redundancy. Thy name is.
but anyway, if many of you have played, like, if many of you have played Grand Theft Auto, you see the open world is just dicking around. Yakuza here, in terms of the fucking Yakuza here, in terms of open district, is the taint, shaft, and balls of dicking around. This game has a lot more going for it than Grand Theft Auto altogether.
Yes. Also has a lot more entertaining things.
You have minigames on minigames, and starting with it, we have Yakuza 0. The first song is Judgment Shinpan.
You did that far better than I ever will be able to.
Either way, it's still a pain in the ass for me.
Yes.
93. Huh.
93%. No.
I thought it would have gotten around the 80s, but oh well. Good enough for me.
Hey, you didn't make any mistakes.
Nope, but I did get a lot. Let's see, I got like 9 bad, 15 good, and 104 great.
Hey, that's not bad. No pun intended. Or maybe there was a pun intended. No, I'm not that clever.
Oh, please don't start. I have one friend on my Facebook who tends to make puns all the time.
Puns are good.
Yes,
知らなかったぜ
I'm calling her out.
おめえがあんなにカラオケ好きだった
You know who you are, goddess.
だがそれはお前がハメ外そうとか言うから仕方なく付き合ってやっただけで
嘘つけその割にはノリノリだったじゃねえか普段から隠れて練習してるんだろなあ
よせよそんなわけねえだろ
それにしても思いっきり歌ったら腹減ったな締めにラーメンでも言っとくか
まだ食うつもりか俺はそんなに腹減ってねえよ
まあいいじゃねえか付き合えよ天国圏でどうだい
しょうがねえな分かったよ
いるぞ
Wait a minute. Oh shit.